Yeah. Lighting is terrible early in the morning. Good morning once again, vlog passengers. This time I'm going to say it at the beginning so I don't forget. Thank you, Leslie, for guest driving yesterday. Having spent a fair amount of time in the theater myself, it was kind of fun to hear about theater superstitions. I myself am not superstitious by nature, but when it comes to theater superstitions, let's just say you don't mess with those. And to those of you naysayers out there, do not mess with theater superstitions. Trust me on this. Confirmation bias be damned. That said, let me tell you all about the wonderfulness that was the past week. So the week started with Easter, which when you're in the church is fun enough, especially when you have to sing the Hallelujah chorus twice, as well as two of the most spiritually unfulfilling anthems I think I've ever sung in my life. Twice. This past week I also turned in my thesis proposal for the thesis I'm not going to write. Now I've gotten a lot of questions about this, and so I'm going to explain. Most master's students will write a thesis. I, however, am on the non-thesis track, which basically means a project, a portfolio, and comprehensive exams. However, I do still have to write a thesis proposal for my directed research class. It's basically the final project for the class, and it's basically just to show the professor that we understand how to do research and how to go about starting it and all that sort of thing. And I don't mind it so much. It's actually kind of fun writing out a suggestion for a research project that I don't actually have to do. As long as I don't have to write out any more annotated bibliographies. God, I hate annotated bibliographies. So there was that, and then this weekend I had not one but two concerts. Well, one was more of a recital. On Friday evening, I sang in a fellow graduate student's conducting recital. We sang a piece by Mozart and a piece by Brahms, and so it was good music. And then there was last night's concert. Last night was all about paying homage to a composer by the name of Morton Feldman. Now, if you've never heard of Morton Feldman, I wouldn't be surprised. I hadn't heard of him either before this year. The piece that I sang last night by him is Scenes from Rothko Chapel, or something like that. It's basically intended to set a mood behind these paintings by this guy whose name I can't remember. There are no words to the piece, it's entirely humming, and it's almost entirely atonal, which basically means that we're singing these random pitches against these other random pitches, and for the most part we have to pull them completely out of nowhere. So it's a very challenging piece to sing. It's also incredibly dull, because it's intended to have visuals, and we're not seeing it with the visuals. And today I have to go in there and explain to them that the song they picked out for the Gathering hymn ain't gonna work. So that's my week. How's yours? See you next time. Most master's students will write, "Hello, squirrel. Get out of the road, you dumb animal."